And here we go, man. This is going to be a good one. That was 2 weeks ago on Monday Night Raw, where the Street Profits defeated DIY in the final of the many #1 contenders tag title tournament. They defeated the New Day in the first round and then DIY in the finals. We mentioned DIY splitting up after the fact. But let's not take anything away from the Street Profits. We saw DIY battle earlier on tonight. Ciampa defeating Johnny Wrestling, attacking him after the bell. But that's the last thing the Profits want to think about tonight. They're thinking about tag gold. They had an opportunity relatively at the start of the series. It was back at No Way Out Premium Lab event before WrestleMania, where they lost to the Usos for the Raw Tag Team titles at the time. Now it's the World Tag Team titles. Now it's held by the team that beat the Usos for the gold, FTR. Representing FTR KO, of course, led by the Viper Randy Orton, who does battle in your main event tonight in Night of Champions. But it's Ford and Dawkins, man. They've been on an absolute roll as of late. Defeating the New Day, defeating DIY, and they could make it 3 in a row and walk out your new World Tag Team Champions of Monday Night Raw tonight, live from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, live in Jeddah. This crowd absolutely in love with Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the charismatic, energetic, and exciting tandem that graces our presence live on the Red brand each and every week. The celebration looks to already have begun. They might walk out tag team champions. Montez Ford tweeting out that him and Dogs may have failed to win gold in the past, but they won't let it happen for the second time. Hashtag, we want the smoke. They're going to get the smoke and a whole lot more as they take on FTR right here, right now for the World Tag Team Championships. And here come the tag champs then, folks. Here they are. Coming off hot after defeating Chad Gable and Kurt Angle at SummerSlam. Let's not forget what happened between those two this past week on SmackDown. Gable turning his back on Kurt Angle, similar fashion the way Ciampa did on Gargano. What the hell's happening with tag teams here in the WWE? I mean, if FTR lose this, are they breaking up? If the Profits lose this, are they breaking up? Who the hell knows? Your tag teams, your brothers, stick together, goddammit. Speaking of brothers, these two, FTR, losing this past Monday night on Raw in the main event to an unlikely alliance, and the phenomenal AJ Styles, former Universal Champion, and the current World Champion, Samoa Joe, is of course they will battle in their main event tonight, also including FTR's leader, Randy Orton, and a triple threat for the World Heavyweight Championship. But right now it's all about the World Tag Team titles on Monday Night Raw, as this crowd already excited to get into the action. There they are, folks. That's where they're fighting for the beautiful, prestigious, and coveted World Tag Team titles. Let's head to the ring with the ring introductions from Mr. Mike Crow.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the WWE World Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 492 pounds. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits. And their opponents at a combined weight of 446 pounds.
Here we go, man. Big fight feel once again. Tag team titles on the line. Can FTR redeem themselves after the loss this past week? But to be fair, it was to two huge main event superstars, one of which has only lost to one man this entire series. That man being Samoa Joe, and the man he's lost to is Finn Balor. Twice. Once in a tag match and once in a singles match. But here we go, man. Montez Ford and Dax Harwood going to start off this contest as Jessica Carr has been assigned the duties. This is going to be a good tag team matchup tonight. I've seen these two do battle in the past. It was in an episode of Monday Night Raw. FTR getting the win back then. Let's see if the Profits can make do on another opportunity, this time much higher for the Profits as the tag team titles are up for grabs. Beautiful springboard tornado DDT by Montez Ford, who is getting very excited here. And there's another big one from Dax Harwood, now the floor over, able to find its mark. The Irish Whip sends him in the corner. Montez creates separation, however, and then Montez going to fly from the ropes. Oh yeah! Springboard tornado DDT out of the corner. He's the cover. New tag team champs already. One counter kick out by Dax. And then Montez Ford's on fire. Montez Ford having fun with the crowd here. But look at Dax, a half and half suplex, dropping him on the back of his head. Right in the top of his head, however. Here's the cover, though, to retain the goal right off the bat and a kick out by Montez Ford now. Dax, big overhand shots. These two have faced off in the past. And FTR getting the victory. It was an episode of Monday Night Raw, but this time the stakes are much higher. Tag team gold on the line as Montez Ford able to create separation, get him with that big back elbow now. Big tag title match here in this one. Montez now Irish Whip, gonna send him off the ropes, drop down. You're gonna have his fun here. Montez, beautiful on drag. Dax wants to make the tag, missing that knee drop there, and Dax might create some separation. And that might be what he needs, but Montez rolling to the outside of the ring. Is Dax we're gonna fly? He might do so. But Montez Ford back up, and Zaguri caught him in the leg. How the hell did he get him from out there? Montez back in the apron, but Dax wait for a shot forearm by Montez, who comes back in the ring, and here comes Ford. Big shot missing, nice knee in the midsection by Dax, and a clothesline sends him down. And FTR in control here. They beat the Profits before. Randy Orton giving them a pep talk earlier on tonight, saying you gotta put them down again. You have got to do it. And look at this. Cash Wheeler's now the legal man off the double team offense. Here's the cover. It looks like Montez Ford is on the rope, however, but he's able to kick out nonetheless. And much fresher Angelo Dawkins, the powerhouse of the Street Profits. He wants to be tagged in this matchup immediately. Absolutely pronto as Montez Ford. Ah, there you go. Off the jawbreaker. There's a float over DDT now by Montez. And then Ford able to pick up Cash Wheeler. Going to Irish whip him and send him in the corner as Dawkins gets him with a cheap shot. And that was a powerful shot. Knocking down Cash, who is relatively fresh in this match. And Montez going to take advantage of the big splash. Right in the ribs of Cash Wheeler. And now Angelo Dawkins been tagged in. Here comes the fresher man of the Profits, and he looks to splash. Cash Wheeler now. Talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Cash Wheeler has got to be absolutely out of it now, as that was an absolute big behemoth shot. Oh, but Cash in a clothesline. Angelo Dawkins to the outside. And now is he gonna fly now? Oh no, he ain't. He's just rubbing it in that crowd, but Dawkins back and he almost pounced him right out of the ring. Almost sent Cash Wheeler flying out of the damn ring, folks. Oh, but look at this. With a nice shot, there's a clothesline. Oh, baby. Oh man. And a big shot, no blocked. Angelo Dawkins, Irish whip, gonna send him in the corner. Tag made, here comes Ford. Oh, baby. Big body slam, beautiful executed. Here's a double team offense drop kick from Montez and a splash from Angelo Dawkins. Here's the cover now from Montez Ford. He's the legal competitor. Will this be it? There's two. No. Oh, just a two. Just a one. Just shy of two. Oh, but Montez, that big spinning back fist now. Yeah, he's doing well in this one. Oh, but kicked away. Every time I say that, always get jinxed. Cash Wheeler now back in to the swing of things now. Float over into a neck breaker now, trying to slow the pace in this matchup and isolate Montez Ford. See how they're doing it. They're cutting off the ring. They're sending Angelo Dawkins as far away as possible from Montez Ford. But Montez, Irish Whip, are going to send them into the corner now. Oh, but wait a minute. Montez rolling through into a splash to a grounded Dax Harwood. Will that be enough to crown new World Tag Team Champs? Tears in for the cover, leg his shoulders down, scoring to the kick out by Dax Harwood. Cash Wheeler also coming in, trying to break it up, it looked like. But he was able to kick out nonetheless. And Montez again with that spinning back fist. And they're going to send Cash to the outside. And Montez getting all fired up now. I think we know what Montez Ford has in store. To the outside of the ring. With a tall play card here on the Dax Harwood. Montez sure does love doing that. Absolutely wowing the crowd and wowing us. And then Montez gonna send Dax back into the ring. This could be the moment for Montez Ford to capitalise for the Street Profits and crown new tag champs. To the top, and Dax making a tag to Cash. Smart strategy from Dax Harwood. Montez from the top, however, drop kick on Cash Wheeler. And now it's Wheeler on to the outside. And then we're gonna get a double dose of Montez Ford flying about the place we made. Dax is sent back off the apron by Tez, and he tells Cash Wheeler to suck it. before delivering a beautiful slingshot crossbar to the outside onto Cash Wheeler. Oh my, that was a thing of beauty. And now Montez Ford sending Wheeler back into the ring now. This could be it, man. Montez top splash. Oh, he went for from the heavens. He went for the from the heavens splash. But moving at the way was Cash Wheeler. And they're looking to steal one. Bridging pinfall. There's two. No. Oh, he almost stole the win. Off of the feet of the Street Profits. And now Cash Wheeler looking to take advantage now of Montez Ford. Swoops him down into a sharpshooter-esque hold now, and now picks him up with the arms, and now gonna stomp his head. I've seen that from FTR in the past, we'll see it again, and we might see them retain the gold due to this big manoeuvre. Ford's in trouble, Dawkins sent off the apron, Irish went by Cash. Tag made back into the legal competitor from the start. We're back to the starting turn, it made in that way. FTR connect with a shatter machine. Dax legal. Here's the cover leg, hook shoulders down. But wait a minute, there's Dawkins before the official can even hit the count of one. Back up to his feet and knocks Dax off the apron. And Dax not happy. He's going to send Doc packing once again. Didn't really do much to him though as Montez Ford is right back up and Ford with a big spinning back elbow. My lord, and Ford again looking for a big splash. Able to get it. Banging it's marked now. And Montez Ford, he's having fun tonight in Saudi Arabia, and this crowd absolutely love him. There's a tag, though. Angelo Dawkins back in this one. That was well needed from Montez Ford. He's already been hit with a shatter machine. Luckily, Dawkins was there to save it for him. And then, wait a minute. Oh, Angelo Dawkins getting taken out by Dax now. And a big overhand shot. And Dax Harwood. Another big right hand. Another one. No, this time. One away from Dawkins, and there's a spear. A spear by Angelo Dawkins. Who picks him up and hits the silencer. Here's the cover. Dawkins for the win, and all Cash breaking it up and taking out the official Jessica Carr in the process. Jessica Carr has been taken out courtesy of Angelo Dawkins, and so is Cash Wheeler. Well, Cash Wheeler was the one that took out Jessica Carr, but Angelo Dawkins was the one that took out Cash Wheeler, and now he looks to take out Dax Harwood with a toe-break on Halo. Unbelievable. Everyone is down, including the referee, the only man standing in the Street Profits. My days, and now Dawkins is looking to fly on Cash Wheeler now, who isn't even the legal man. Unreal. Dax is back in. So is Dawkins. He goes after him. Big jab by Doc. Oh, a counter. Oh, a big shot by Dax the Axe Harwood. Big right hands from Dax now. Another one connects. And now, butterfly suplex. You need to make a tag, Dax. You're getting your ass kicked. Getting your ass handed to you. Oh, no, right hand though. Oh, here he goes. We've saw Cash do this. We'll see Dax do it now. Look at this. Oh, baby. Big stomp. Down he goes. Oh, man. And now Dax the Axe. Oh, gonna lock in a submission. Cross face. Center of the ring. Will Dawkins submit, and Montez Ford comes in to save the day for his team. Oh, but Dax not too happy with that one whatsoever. And Dax all trying to take out Montez. Montez still able to get him with a knee. Gonna do it again and get him with a knee once more. Third time for the charm, yes! Down goes Montez, but Dawkins is right back to his feet and gets him with a jab. And here's Angelo Dawkins, oh yeah! Big gut wrench. On to Dax the Axe Harwood. You know, picking up Dax, another big jab. Oh, but a knee. Great separation there as Dax Harwood, and the Dax runs and clothesline. Make that tag, Dax. We've been in there long enough, and here he goes. Irish whip, cutting off the ring again. Tag made. Here comes Cash Wheeler. And it was Wheeler and Dawkins who are illegal in this one. And now Wheeler. Beautiful. Perfect flex. Nice fisherman suplex there, man. That was a thing of beauty. And a big stomp right in the top of the neck. Aye, Cash Wheeler on Angelo Dawkins. Dawkins will create separation. Nice shot to the midsection. And BAM! Big shoulder tackle. Tag made. Here comes Montez now. Montez Ford is legal. Boom! What a shot. And now here goes Ford. Almost like a famous there. A leg lariat to the back of the neck by Montez. Picking him up. Montez throwing a big flying clothesline. To a big Cash Wheeler. Absolutely rocked him. Montez forward top rope. Blockbuster by Ford. Oh my. Oh, look at that. Montez getting a little too overzealous. But nonetheless, a beautiful maneuver. They're now going to take out Dax. Top rope goes forward. New tag team champions from the heavens. Cover! Profits to get it! There's two! No! Cash kicks out of that from the heavens. Sprung splash. You can imagine Randy Orton is gritting his teeth from what he's seen tonight in this impeccable World Tag Team title matchup. But maybe he's not even watching. Maybe he's preparing for a main event tonight as he challenges Samoa Joe and also AJ Styles for the World title. Any triple threat matchup still to come tonight. But wait a minute. Dawkins, shoulders down on Cash Wheeler. Schoolboy, new champs. No! Oh, Cash surviving again. But somehow, some way, big right hand from Cash. And now Cash Wheeler, wait a minute. Cash Wheeler gonna take Dawkins down and do this maneuver once again. Face first. Goes Angelo Dawkins now. Now it's Montez who received that fate the first 2 times in the match. Now it's Dawkins who takes it, and Montez in to break it off. He picks up Angelo Dawkins. Nonetheless, Irish whip, another shatter machine perhaps. Montez Ford took that first. This time it may be Dawkins, and it will be. There's the shatter machine. Dax Harwood is legal, in for the cover. Leg is hooked, shoulders are down. There's two, and a kick out by Dawkins. Montez Ford also trying to make the way to break it up. But he's talking trash to Cash Wheeler here on the outside of Dax Harwood. Big double axe handle on the floor connecting on Angelo Dawkins. And oh, look at that shot, sends him right on the steel steps. Now what the hell is Dax doing? He's trying to go after Montez here. And he does, he gets him with a shot there. Now look at this on the outside of the ring. Side Russian leg sweep. Down a 5 now. Dax getting back in. Maybe trying to take the count out victory here. And now here comes Angelo Dawkins back in. Rocked Dax Harwood. And a big spear. Oh my. And who's going to send him away? Montez Ford getting back in the apron now. Cash Wheeler getting sent off. This is the Street Profits opportunity. Speared by Dawkins, set on the corner, tags forward is legal. We're back to the original tournament ended. New World Tag Champ perhaps. Electric chair, blockbuster by the Profits. Here's the cover. Do we have history later champions? There's two. They've done it. We have new World Tag Team Champions. The Street Profits have defeated FTR tonight, crowning them new World Tag Team Champions here this evening. What a matchup between these two incredible tag teams. And the Profits proving to be the best out of the both of them as they walk out your new World Tag Team Champions here tonight live from the Kingdom in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. What a match. Randy Orton's not going to be happy with that one, but he might win the world title in tonight's main event, which is still to come. But right now it's time for the celebration of the Street Profits for your new World Tag Team Champions of Monday Night Raw. What a matchup. Congratulations to Ford and Dawkins.